This is a short video showing the steps involved in installing and bringing up a Group VPN on a Windows machine. I'll be doing this on my local computer and on another computer, which is over here. I'm connected to this computer over remote desktop. Both these computers are on two different networks. My local computer runs on Windows Vista 32-bit OS, and the remote computer runs on Windows Server 2008, which is a 64-bit operating system. There are basically four steps involved in bringing up Group VPN. The first step is to download the binaries. The link is provided here, so you need to save it. And then you need to extract it as it's in a zipped archive folder. You can extract it to okay, so here are the group VPN binaries. So once this is done, I'll go to the second step. The second step is where I install the virtual Ethernet adapter. There are two methods to do this. The first method is where we use the OpenVPN package, and the second method is by using the drivers which are already included in the group VPN package. On my local computer, I'll use method 1, and on the other computer, I'll use method 2. For method 1, you need to click on the link provided here, save the OpenVPN package, and before I go into the installation of the OpenVPN package, I'll just show you the network adapters that already exist on my computer. For that, you can click on Network, and then you can click on Network and Sharing Center over here, and then click on Manage Network Connections. So you can see that there are 5 network connections that are already there on my computer. And what we are going to do is we are going to create a new virtual Ethernet adapter, uh, and we'll be able to see that icon as soon as that installation gets over. So going back to the OpenVPN package, yeah, I'll double click on the executable. Now this package includes lots of components. The only component that we are interested in is this TAP Win32 virtual Ethernet adapter. Select this component alone. You may unselect all the others. Click next, click on install. So now the TAP device has been installed. I'll click on finish. And when I go back to network connections, I can see that a sixth Ethernet adapter has come in over here. To rename it, I need to select it, then right click, click on rename it to TAP IPOP. And this is a confirmation, so I click on continue, and there you go. So I've got the TAP device installed. Now I'll go back to the installation process. Now the third step here is where we create or join a particular group. We need to be in a group for the group VPN to work. The link is provided here. You can click on it, and you need to be logged in to reach this particular page. Now I have the option of joining any particular group, and if I join a group, I'll have to get the authorization from the admin of that group, and the other option is to create a new group. So in this case, I'll be creating a new group. This video is not going to go into the details of each configuration parameter, since there will be another video for that. You may or may not join a managed peer-to-peer group. the base IP and the IP net mask. What they stand for is each IPOP node will be assigned a particular IP by the virtual DHCP server. So that IP will be in the range of 99.99.0.0 to 99.99.255.255, which is specified by this particular configuration parameter. We can verify this later. I'll click on end-to-end security and then click on submit. So what this does is the web tool creates the configuration files that are required for setting up a group VPN, and it zips all these config files into a folder called config.zip. It can be downloaded by clicking on download config, and I'll save it. So I now have it in my downloads folder, so it's over here. Now you need to copy the config file and paste it inside the group VPN folders bin folder. So I'll paste it over here. Now once this is done, the last remaining step involved here is to install the group VPN service. That is done by there's a batch file called install_windows. Right click on it, select run as administrator, continue, and there you go, the group VPN service has been installed. It takes a short while for the group VPN service to come up, and as soon as it comes up, you will be able to see that the disconnected tab device gets enabled. You can see it has come up now, and it is in an enabled state. Now I'll go to the other computer, which is over here, and as I told you, I'm connected using remote desktop. I have already completed the first step, which is installing, copying the binaries, the group VPN binaries. I have it over here. And now the second step here was to install the tab device. So I'll go to the network connections. As you can see, there is no tab device installed right now. I'll use the second method. The second method is using the group VPN package, the drivers that are included here. So go into drivers, Windows_tab. There is a batch file called install_tab. Double click on it, and that installs the tab driver. If you go back to network connections, just refresh it once, yeah. So now you can see that the new tab device has been installed, and there is no need to rename it or anything. It's ready to use. So once that the tab device is installed, I can go back to the bin folder. Yeah, now there's the second step where I need to download the config.zip file. Click on this particular link. In this case, I'm already logged in using the same ID with which I had created the group. So as you can see that I'm already an admin. This was the group that we just created. I'll click on the group. I'll download the configuration file. See, open folder, copy, and paste it into your bin folder. Once this is done, uh, run the batch file install_windows, and there you go. So now the group VPN service has been installed on this computer as well. You can see the status changing. Now it's identifying the IP. Now that both the computers are connected to the group VPN, we can just quickly verify whether it's working or not. To verify, you can open up I'll go to the remote desktop first. You can open up a command prompt window. Type in the command ipconfig. So this shows all the network connections that are there. You can see that the IPOP network has grabbed the IP in the range that I had specified earlier. I'll copy this particular IP address. I'll go to the other computer. Similarly, I'll open up a command prompt window over here, and I'll try to ping the other computer. So So there you can see that the computer is able to ping the other computer, and both of them are connected over a virtual private network now. I'll even show that you can connect the other computer and you can share files with the other computer. So there you can see now the two computers are connected and they can communicate with each other using the tap using the Group VPN network. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed the video.